Today we are going to discuss about factors and multiples. First, take the definition of factors. So, factors of a number is an exact divisor of that number. In other words, a factor of a number is that number which completely divides the number without leaving a remainder. That is why we write the word exact divisor here. That means there is no any remainder left after division. Let us take an example. Let us take a whole number to find out its factor or exact divisors. For example, 6. So, what will be the factors of 6? We have to find out. Let us divide 6 by 1, 2, 3, like that way. Okay, first we have to take 1. We have to divide 6 by 1. So, what will happen? How many times it will go? That means 1. If we divide 6 by 1, that means we get the quotient as 6 times. So there is no any remainder. 6 minus 6 equal to 0. So here it is. There is no any remainder in case of dividing 6 by 1. Next, we take 2. We have to divide 6 by 2. From the table of 2, we got it that 2 times 3 equal to 6. So quotient should be 3 and there is no any remainder this time also. Next, by 3, it is same with the previous one. So here it is again tables from 3, we got the same thing, that means 2. Again there is no any remainder value. So it is exactly divisible. But in case of 4, if we divide 6 by 4, it 1 times, if we give 1 times, then it becomes 4. So 2 should be remaining. If we give 2 times, it becomes 8. So that is also not possible. So give 1 times. So 4 means remainder will be 2. In that case, remainder has been, we have got a remainder. That means 2. There is no any 0. In case of 5, again, we have to give 1 times. That means 5. Remainder is 1. That is more than 0. And you see, finally, if we divide 6 by 6, that means the number itself, as in our case, in case of ones, here it is, quotient should be 1 times. Again, remainder should be 0. So from these divisions, we have seen that when we divide 6 by 1, it becomes 0. Remainder is 0. So 1 can be written as the factor of 6. Again, in case of 2 also, we have remainder 0. So 2 should be factors of 6. In case of 3, same thing, remainder 0. So 3 is also a factor of 6. 4 is not a factor of 6. Why? Because remainder is not 0. We have, in that case, we can say that 4 is not exact divisor and 5 is also not an exact divisor. So in that case, both of them are not factors of 6. But the number itself, that means 6 is also a divisor of, exact divisor of 6. That means 6 is also the factor of 6 itself. These are the factors of 6. What we are learning from it, every factor of the number 6 is either less or equal to number 6. Let us take another, here you see, let us take another number, say 12. This time, 12. This time we can visually explain about factors with the help of number line of whole numbers. We draw this whole number. Okay, draw this number line of whole numbers. Before explaining it, let us come to the first example again. Here we can, in case of division of 6, we can write here like that way, 1 times 6. Since quotient is 6, so 6 and 1, both of them are factors. Again, here it is, we can say 2 times 3, and it is 3 times 2. And finally, in case of here, 6 times 1. As you know the commutative property of whole numbers, if we change the order, it remains same. That means 1 times 6 and 6 times 1 equal to same. At the same time, 2 times 3 and 3 times 2, they are also same, equal. So now think about 12. In case of 12, from number line, if we divide 12 by 1, that means it becomes 1 times 12. So we have to take a big jump from 0 to 12. That means it means 1 times 12. Again divide 12 by 2. It is exactly divisible. The quotient will be 6. So 2 and 6 are exact divisors of 12. So here we can move from 0 to 6 in our first jump, and then again from 6 to 12. From 0 to 6, we have to cross 6 unit distances at a time. Okay. So from here we can write 2 times 6. So 6 and 2 are both are exact division. Now again, if I take 3 to divide 12, then what will happen? We will get the value 4. So 3 and 4 is another pair of factors. We can move from 0 to 4, 4 to 8, and again 8 to 12. In our 3 jumps, taking 4 unit distance as a single jump, we will reach at 12. So if I try to divide 12 by 5, then this time it can't divide 12 exactly. So if we move from 5 to 10, again it becomes 15, not 12. We will actually go beyond the 12. So we can't reach at 12 by dividing 12 by 5. So we can say that 5, 7, 9, 10 and 11, those numbers are not factors of 12. So here we take 1 as a factor. Next 2 is the second factor. Again, you see, in case of 3 times 4, we have 3 as well as 4. Both of them are factors. We don't repeat them. Here is 6, and finally the number itself. Here we have got 6 total factors of 12. So from these 2 examples, we can say one is a factor of every number, and every number is a factor of itself, that is 12. So again, you see, now what is the multiple? We go for multiple. Let us put the definition first. According to the definition, a multiple of a number is a number obtained by multiplying it by a natural number. Why it is natural number? To avoid the 0 for multiplication. So it means if we take a whole number and multiply it with a natural number, then the result will be a multiple of that whole numbers. Let us take 3 example of whole numbers, that is 5, 7 and 50. We have to find out the multiples of 5, 7 and 50 from tables. 50 is a large number. Anyway, we can multiply, can find out the multiples of 50 easily. So let us take the table from 5. So 5, from the table of 5, what we have? 5 times 1 equal to, we have to find out the multiples. Again 5 times 2, 5 times 3. Let us write up to 4 or 5 numbers. 5 times 4, it is times, and I skip 5, 6, 5 times 5. Okay, So what will be the value of 5 times 1? It means 5. That is the smallest multiples of 5, and 5 is the multiples of 5. Second multiple is 5 to the 10. So 10 is also a multiple of 5. Here it is 15, here it is 20. Those are the multiples. Here it is 25. We can go that direction up to infinity. There is no any finite number of multiples, unlike in case of factors. In case of factors, number of factors are finite, but here in case of multiples there is no any finite value. We can go on and on and on. Let us take the 7 from the table of 7. 7 times 1 equal to how much? We'll put it here later. 7 times 2. So next 7 times 3. 7 times again suppose 4, and here I have skip. Okay, 5 and 6 again. 7 times 7. What will be the value? Now we have to find out. Again, in case of 7 also we can go far away from here, that there is no any limitation. We can move that direction. We have to multiply by 2 7 with many value. 7 1s of 7 means 7. That is the multiple of 7. That is the first multiple. Next one is the 14. Here it is 21. 21 is the multiples of 7. Here it is 20. 7 for the 28. That is also a multiple of 7. And here it is 7 7 is 49. Okay, 49 is the multiple of 7. Now you see again another value we can put here, that is 50. 50 from table. 51 is 50. 52 is let us write the multiples only. 53 is here it is 54, and we can write skip another 50 times. Here we can write 1000. Okay, you can multiply 50 by any value, 1000, 10,000. It may be 1 crore or any large value, since there is no any finite value. So 51 is 50. So that is the first multiple of 50. Here you see in all the cases the number itself is the first multiple. In earlier case, in case of factors, the last one is the factor itself, but in case of multiples, the first value is the multiple itself, the number itself. So here it is 100, next 150, here it is 200. So, and finally here it is, we have to add 3 zeros at the end of 50. That means 50, again 0 0 0. Those are the multiples, and it go far beyond from here.